appearance not just of himself, but of everybody in the whole big picture. And he wanted to portray this big picture and
Savannah Brown sat quietly on the creaky porch swing, her eyes tracing the sunset's orange streaks fading into dusk. The voices inside the house carried easily through the cracked screen door, laughter, dinner chatter, and Kody's booming voice as he teased Aurora about her new hair color. Savannah pulled her knees to her chest, wishing her father's affection didn't feel so conditional. It wasn't new, this feeling. Her sister Mykelti noticed it first, years ago, whispering in their shared room. He treats you like you're invisible sometimes, Sav. But look how he talks to Robin's girls. It's different. Savannah shrugged back then, pretending not to care. But as she grew older, it became harder to ignore. Kody praised Isabel's curves and Aurora's glossy curls, but rarely looked at Savannah with the same admiration. She overheard her mom Janelle on the phone once, voice low and tired. He always had favorites, even with the girls. It's like he sees them through some twisted lens of value. Now the family insider, her own brother-in-law Tony, Mykelti's husband, was speaking publicly about it. On a late-night livestream, Tony's words were blunt. Kody always made it clear which daughters he thought were pretty. He treated them like princesses. The others, he barely saw them. It was all about their looks. The clip went viral. Savannah watched it alone in her room, curled under her weighted blanket, shame burning in her chest. It wasn't that she didn't know. It was that someone else knew. Someone finally said it out loud. Inside, the dinner table conversation shifted. Kody was animated, defending himself to Robin. "That's ridiculous. I love all my kids equally," he said, stabbing at his salad with irritation. Robin reached for his hand, whispering reassurances. But the other wives stayed silent. Janelle kept her eyes on her plate, lips pressed thin. Christine, visiting for the week, shook her head and softly said, "I think they're just speaking their truth, Kody." Later that night, Savannah brushed past her father on the way to the laundry room. "Hey, Sav," he said, ruffling her hair like she was 5. "You doing okay? You look tired." She forced a nod, gripping the laundry basket harder. "Tired of trying to be beautiful enough," she wanted to say. "Tired of wondering if I'll ever matter to you the way they do." In her room, she opened her journal and wrote, "Greater than Tuesday, 9:12 p.m. Tony told the truth. It hurts more hearing it from him than feeling it myself. I don't think Dad even knows he does it, or maybe he does. I hate that I care. I hate that being pretty feels like the only way to deserve love in this family." Down the hall, her sisters were watching Netflix, giggling and eating ice cream. Savannah wanted to join them, but felt the sour taste of inadequacy rising in her throat. She closed the journal, wiped her eyes, and stepped into the bathroom. In the mirror, she studied her reflection. Her hair was fine and straight, her face sprinkled with faint acne scars. Kody once told her at breakfast, "You should try doing your hair like Aurora's. It would frame your face better." She didn't reply that morning, but later in her car, she screamed until her throat burned. Now, staring into the mirror, she whispered to herself, "You're enough. Even if he doesn't see it, even if he never does." Outside her room, she heard Kody calling Aurora to watch a video clip of Tommy's comments. His voice carried that same sharp annoyance. "He doesn't know what he's talking about. I love all my daughters. Some just take more after their mothers, that's all." The words felt like poison dripping through the walls. Savannah exhaled shakily and turned off the light. In the darkness, she felt a small flicker of defiance. Maybe his love was based on how closely they fit his mold, but her worth didn't have to be. She pulled her blanket over her shoulders and opened her laptop, typing her college application essay about resilience. Every sentence felt like a rebellion against his hierarchy. She was building her future on her own terms, free from the shallow scales of beauty he worshipped. In another room, Robin reassured Kody that the girls would understand one day. But Savannah knew she didn't need his understanding. She needed her own, and for the first time in a long time, she felt like she had it.